Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Small on bottom left side as the blue English, we have Divine DFP. Small on top right side as the red Byzantines, we have GIAA, I think. Either way, when it comes to map generation, we do got some berries here, into more berries over here, into boar. Oh, that's a local doggo. Bit of gold, bit of stone, a bit of a sheep. So got the two small and large gold deposit on the top right, along with some boar. Over here we got deer, more deer, stone, berries, and a bit of gold. So a bit of a balanced resource distribution for red. For blue, gold, more gold, stone, berries down here. But it's English, probably not going to touch the berries. In fact, it looks like all the English stone spawned up here, which may or may not be useful. This will generally handle the English players' stone for quite some time. And got two gold deposits up here, so this is probably going to be the area that the English players will be expanding. We also got the deer and boar down here as well, so there's a decent amount of food. But generally, English players tend even to ignore deer deposits because they're dirt cheap farms. Dirt cheap improved farms. We actually got two villages here on stone. He may be eyeing for a secondary town center of the Byzantine player. He is going for the Grand Winery. And when it comes to mercenary in the maps, we do have potentially mercenary Royal Knights and Horse Archers, and Magidai and Desert Raiders. English tend to be more of a man-at-arms faction, so the mercenary Royal Knights could be useful. Horse Archers, not really. Magidai are rarely ever useful, and Desert Raiders are, of course, situational. Council Hall going on up for the English player as well.
He worked.
So we're going to be rapidly counting up or building a town center there. Help securing this wood deposit. Berries are way up there. Maybe it would have been better to try to put it right around here or here. By the way, it's nice and close by. The Grand Winery will have two town centers nearby it. Looks like there's actually not enough room for a farm here, so it's maybe a little bit an oversight. Scout chasing scout. Red, blue has gone for wheelbarrow. He is building a town center himself. Next to the gold deposits, both players eyeing for eco. And now we got wheelbarrow researched by the Byzantine player. I just saw mercenaries there. I think it was like the Western mercenary contract. They actually had a curved sword, so they may have been Eastern. Silk Road mercenaries got javelin throwers being deployed and out, which will be a counter unit to the longbowmen. And the Silk Road mercenaries. Let's switch over the Byzantine player so we can see it, which also includes the Camel Lancer. It's not uncommon for English players to go for a bit of a knight focus in Age 3, and usually mass man-at-arms focus in Age 4, in which Grenadiers can be very useful against the man-at-arms. They do siege damage, so the higher armor of the English man-at-arms are negated, to say the least. Going for a mill there. Got some longbowmen, just a pair of longbowmen pushed right forward. We got some javelin throwers to retaliate. Does spot that longbowman. Golden Horn Tower now being built. We'll give him some free mercenaries. English player has almost enough gold to age up, needs a lot more food. Has 12 farms. Longbow does lose half his health and lose all of his health. Good volley there. Just needs another 3 arrows. Does take out, or should I say javelins. Great early pick there. Has a small defense force of javelin throwers now. The Golden Horn Tower will find more javelin throwers. If you don't go for the veteran mercenary contracts, it will stay to the javelin throwers. Going for more farms. English player has a third town center, so probably going to deploy out a defensive white tower. Probably here or here. The Byzantine player only got for 2 town centers. We've got 2 arrow slit outposts here. There are more villages there onto gold. Oh, we got a nice little campfire here to improve the vision range of this scout. Now we've got the white tower being built. Does take some damage there. Does lose a villager. White tower being built. 21 villagers onto it. Going for a barracks as well. Got some Varanian guard now being employed in the field. It'd probably be a good idea to go for English man-at-arms, armor clad. You will have the barracks English man-at-arms do build faster. See, 25 seconds, I believe 15 here. Yes, it is. It does need to get the early and man-at-arms upgrade. English players going for round of crossbows, not a half bad idea. Has to be careful with those down throws. Maybe a good idea to go for a mangonel. The white tower can deploy out mangonels. And just queuing up some crossbows from various locations. Going for a set of barracks as well. More walls going on up here. We have the, whatchamacallit, aqueducts there in between 2 cisterns. Only have level 2 cistern. Another round of javelin throwers there. He does get the veteran javelin thrower research. Still queued up javelin throwers. More walls going on up here, just something to secure the flanks. He does get these walls up and going as well. Teardrop shields now research, as well as more range armor. More palisade walls over here. More farms being built, or has been built. Does currently have 57 farms in the field. And it looks like that villager does find some exotic doggos. She'll go down pretty quickly. No melee armor as well. She does have textiles. Gate down. Villager's running. Got a tertiary town center not being put out. A distractionary Wololo. Not all these olive groves are around the Grand Winery. I think that's a bit of oversight. Does throw 3 relics in the inside of the Grand Winery, so he has now 3 of them in there. It has picked up a fourth somewhere, so he needs to put that into a not mosque, monastery somewhere. The last relic's way down here, so it's unlikely to really capture that one, though he's going to tempt for it. Does have a good amount of olive oil income.
Αυτή η δομή να με επιζήσει.
Got some deer being claimed up here as well. There's some berries up here if he so chooses, as well as another deer deposit. We do have the armor-clad resource for the English players, so they're up to 6/6 armor. Has a decent number of crossbows and men on the field. Right now, Red has a larger army, thanks to all the mostly javelin throwers there, but it is going to get another round of camel lancers, probably from the camel riders from the Golden Horn Tower. May see the English player is going to the Berkshire Castle. Going right there, he really wants his gold secure. That's 12,000 gold he can't afford to not keep secure. And the Byzantine player is very far from aging up. More aqueducts being built now. Has a good number of olive groves down the field, getting a good amount of olive oil. Engineering School won't provide him any improved javelin thrower upgrades, can allow him to get better camel rider upgrades, which is English, you'll probably not have to worry about that. So maybe not a good idea to go with the 4 Engineering School, probably better go for the Palatine School. So he can really maximize his Limitani, or primarily the Varanian Guard research. He perhaps could, or deployment, perhaps get some extra cataphracts as well. I do believe he should eye perhaps Grenadiers, maybe Varanian Guard as a composition. Limitani wouldn't be half bad as well. They're cheap. Guess I have to wait and see. He's investing his gold into various items. Each player is getting enclosures. And has a good amount of food and gold stored on up. Camel Lancers also have a good amount of health, or Camel Riders have a good amount of health as well, so they actually make it for a decent front line. And with the 4 Engineering School, they get a lot of extra armor as well. They get, what, 8 armor and 7 armor? So they can withstand quite a bit of damage from the men-at-arms. Just with our health and bulk. Health and armor. We do have now these two just rotating around, trying to claim up this gold deposit. Very nice.
Καλά εκτελουμένη δομή.
We also have some veteran horsemen deployed on out. He is stockpiling a bit of olive oil. He may be eyeing for 4 Engineering Company to get out the nest of bees. You mostly just see nest of bees and rural cannon from the 4 Engineering School. We rarely ever see hui hui pows. I'm a little bit more biased towards Grenadiers because 1, they are a very rare unit, and 2, they're a very fun unit. And against Englishman arms, that's one of the best matchups. Camel Riders are taking some damage. Some of the villagers do go down. Since they are not classified as heavy, nor will they ever be classified as heavy, they're very good at withstanding crossbow fire. More villagers do go down. He will lose his forces. Palatine School now going on up. As well as a keep. He does also have both these wood deposits also next to that town as well, so he's able to get a good drop-off point for that.
لدينا أوامر للجميع هنا.
Πάντες, ακούσετε.
Σιωπήσετε. Τούτο πράγμα σπουδαίων.
Stone walls going on up, very nice. We also red trying to go for some walls as well. Looks like blue stone walls will go up first.
Οικοδομή κτιστή και ένι ωραία.
Going for a gate here as well. You now have the elite contracts, elite upgrade. Not a whole lot of extra olive oil for grenadiers. He has a good number of javelin throwers, which are of course a good unit. The English players going for hand cannon, so javelin throwers will get bonus damage to them, and they will be able to outrange them quite nicely. Elite army tactics now being researched by the English player.
أوامر جديدة. كيفوا مستعدين؟
University going on up.
الأوامر قادمة.
Red's trying to go for a keep here to help secure this sacred site. Villagers are trying to push forward with these outposts there to get not only vision but network castles. Potentially may have network citadels researched. Good amount of camps here. You now have siege works, lightweight or greased axles. Got a couple spring gulls for the English player, which are a counter unit. He's afraid of mangonels, which is one that has a blowed out none. So looks like going to come down to one large conflict. The Byzantine player does have larger arm in the field than the English player. Don't rely on the quality down here. The olive oils don't get counted. Just assume additional 115 times 36. I can't do that sort of math on my top of my head. About 4,000 extra resources based on olive oil there. Another 2,400 times 12. So yeah, just assume another. I think the quality is definitely in favor of the Byzantine player. Javelin throwers are pretty high quality, so are the camel riders. We've got the berserking, elite armor tactics. Trebuchet gets a hit there under the keep, very nice. Cancel the keep. The monk there provides some easy spotting. Chemistry not being researched by the English players. You have to stall until chemistry gets researched, likely. Now I've got the, what's it called, the geometry, giving increased damage to the trebuchets. No mangonel placement here. Arrow slits are still there. Byzantine players at pop cap, so he's stockpiling some resources. He needs a lot more gold at the moment. He is obtaining gold. Red's monk does go down. We do now have a line of walls going up there. He could use that for a place for his hand cannons to sit on top of, get +2 range. We got also 3,000 olive oil there. He may be able to get some extra mercenary camps so he can get out a good queue of stuff. His stuff is just charging way forward. Going to take some extra damage there. Vampires need to hit their back line. Horsemen, camel riders hitting the hand cannoneers now. Jam throwers just firing away. They do have good base damage, so they punch through the English armor a little bit better than most other ranged units. Not hard counters. Each man arms push way forward. Hand cannoneers rip apart those camels and horsemen. They do have network citadels, so they have really good attack speed right now. Keep firing away. He could just go to javelin throwers inside the keep in order to keep them alive. He also has some of his own hand cannoneers. He's queuing up some more javelin throwers. I do still think grenadiers are the way to go. Wolverine guards push way forward. Trebuchets firing. I got the shattering projectiles as well as a cannon placement somewhere. He's going for fortify outpost, getting some cannon placement in the back line. Got the line of blue walls going up here. Trying to find good siege positions. Keep receiving abuse. Cannon does get a good hit there. This player has a massive amount of food and has good amount of gold as well, so he's able to maintain good man-hours production. He may just want to get a massive Q going so his production does not falter. Cancels those walls. Does take a hit there. He's just going to try to extend the walls so he can just sort of creep forward with his units. He's going for a massive round of grenadiers. Looks like we're going to see potentially a good number of them. Keeps taking some damage. Forces starting to push their way forward. Grenadiers are getting tied up on some single man arms. It's not exactly super great for him. We'll go clean up those man arms there. Javelin throwers going to get hit there by the front line English player. He does have some hand cannoneers back here, so he's letting the javelin throwers absorb hits for the hand cannoneers. Grenadiers can flank, get some good hits there on those hand cannoneers, but coming in a little bit too piecemeal. Hand cannoneers are going down. Grenadiers firing away, or throwing away. Horsemen sort of going down there. Keep taking more and more damage. More horsemen being put on the field to help overrun the siege weapons. Springald is still alive. Hand cannoneers are on the back line to protect his siege weapons. Springald does a hit. Springald is fine right now for blue. He has 6 trebuchets in the field. More grenadiers being pulled on the south. Hand cannoneers do have a range of 4. While grenadiers do have a relatively short range of 3. For the Brandon guard on the front line. Especially for these guys do siege damage as well. So they will ignore all armor, such as the man-at-arms, English man-at-arms. Going for more grenadiers now. More of the man-at-arms will be pushed on the way forward. This wall has not been built, so he's able to creep on in. Looks like it was fully cancelled. Red starting to push his opponent back, unable to hold back the forward production, or the backline, the production of the red, who has not established any forward production. He is trying to go for some handful of archer ranges now. The Grenadiers getting some great damage there. They're going to do great splash damage to these small groups of units. Ooh, Shattered Projectiles got a really good volley on the Grenadiers. Don't think I've ever seen Grenadier versus Trebuchet wars. Got a pair of bombards on the back line. He does have single side victory count in his favor. He has also all economic research. Red may want to go for that last bit of melee armor. Want more and more Grenadiers. Push right forward. So those Shattering Projectiles got some good hits there. And that choke point is going to be a bit problematic for the Byzantine player. He's having really trouble breaking on through. In fact, he can't break on through, and he's put some holes in those walls. In fact, he's taking massive splash damage now from the Shattering Projectiles. And from Mangonels, he's getting ripped apart from that choke point there. That was horrible positioning there by Red. And Blue's front line will rip apart Red's what remained from the front line, losing all these siege weapons. Yep, that choke point probably killed him. And Blue has still 4 trebuchets alive, 3 mangonels, and 2 spring galls, as well as a good escort force. He's just going to push forward with siege weapons and siege his opponent. Cannoneer is firing away. And the Byzantine player does back the game. This is Android saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next play.